Good day, everybody. I'm Mrs. Jackson, tarot consultant and small business owner of Gentle Healer Tarot. If this is the first time you're watching my YouTube videos from my YouTube channel, Gentle Healer Tarot, or if you've ever been to my YouTube channel, Gentle Healer Tarot, for the first time, the deck of tarot cards I use for all of my daily card picks and reports is this one. It is called The Witch's Tarot Deck. It is by Ellen Dugan, D-U-G-A-N, and it's by Llewellyn Publications, L-L-E-W-E-L-L-Y-N. And I bought this deck on Amazon.com. But of course, you don't have to research this one. You can just put in tarot decks, and you'll probably be surprised at what they have available for you. Probably something you never even thought of. So have fun researching. I will be selecting 2 guidance cards today. One for today, for Tuesday, and one for Wednesday. So with that being said, I shall proceed. Spirit Guide Guidance Team, please give us the guidance card for today, Tuesday, May 14, 2024, for the Northern, Southern, Eastern, and Western Hemispheres of the world. Excuse me. And the guidance card for today, it's a beautiful card. It is the Ace of Cups. This is a Minor Arcana card. It is a cup suit, as you can see. And of course, that's a water element. And that rules empathy, love, emotions, desires, needs, wants, and anything from the heart. Anything you desire. This cup represents an ace. In all aces in tarot decks and any other card deck too, it represents a clean slate, energy that can be used to be molded into something that you need in your life. The connecting card to this is the 9 of Wands. This is a Minor Arcana card. It is a wand suit. It is a fire element, and it rules action and putting that action into creative use. This particular card, its energy represents trying to survive from a bad past, trying to take care of yourself, stand up for yourself and for others maybe. And again, trying to survive a bad past to try to move on to the future. Because as you can see, this person has a wand in their hand as well, and they look like they're ready to attack. They're just ready for anything to happen, because it's almost kind of like PTSD. Something has happened to you, it's going to stick with you for the rest of your life. However, you're going to try anything in your power to try to learn from that and move on to hopefully better, more positive times. So with this today, with the Ace of Cups, it's telling us for the guidance today to look in our hearts, to start a new clean slate with either yourself or somebody else. Oh, excuse me, I thought I was going to sneeze. Excuse me. Like either start a clean slate or add to the environment around you and around those you love to give love or receive love. This card is showing that this is to survive. In order to survive, to keep hanging on, to move on from a bad past, try to look within yourself to surround yourself with love, compassion. Today, we need to look for that. We need to look for the ways to show our love, to show compassion. Again, it doesn't have to be giving it to others, but also giving it to ourselves, because we ourselves need love. We need to feel good about ourselves. We need to say that we are worthy to give ourselves love. I know that sounds corny. You might think, oh, please, everybody else around me needs it more than I do. or I need to give it to somebody else because they're more deserving. You can't really give it to somebody else if you really don't have it yourself. I mean, when you're doing it, maybe for some people, serving others may feel like you're giving yourself love. Okay, I grant that. But sometimes you're not even doing anything for anybody else. I'm not saying that you're lazy or you don't care about anybody else, but sometimes you need to give yourself more time. And again, sometimes, as I say to some of my clients, those who think that because every day they go to work, they have some time they have to give to other people. They don't have time to give themselves love, like some time for pleasure, like watching something you love, listening to good music that you love, or giving yourself just a nice bubble bath, or blah, blah, blah. Or even exercise. You say, no, 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 I have no time for this because I have to do this and this and this. Well, that this and this and this, put yourself in that. Put yourself in that working environment. Say, well, okay, I got to do this for myself. That's work. If you have to have it that way, have it that way. But anyways, with this, anything where you can give yourself some time for yourself, to love yourself, to put in your mind, like I've been saying also in my videos, try to think positive, try to speak positive, and try to do positive. It is freaking hard. It is. This is why I say it in my videos all the time. So sometimes I can even remind myself when I hear myself say that, it triggers something. So we have to do that. We have to keep practicing this. And today, this ace is saying we have to practice it even more. We have to surround ourselves today with our thoughts too. Not just surround ourselves like doing something good, but even our thoughts. You know, like I'm saying, we have to think positive and speak positive, to do positive, or hopefully do positive. This is also immersing our minds to help us survive, to help us say, okay, I've got to think positive and try to keep going. Exactly what this is saying. You've got to keep going. So more you try to remember you have to keep surviving, the more love you put into your heart or your mind and to give it to others. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to share more love for ourselves and for others to keep on that atmosphere of love and compassion going. So that's what today is all about. Remember to look for that love, give it if you can today, and try to receive it. Don't deny that love. We all need it, and that's how we survive. Just like plants, we give it love, we talk to it sometimes, and that's how it blooms. Well, same with us. We gotta, well, okay, sometimes we can talk to ourselves in private, but also, again, give love, think of love, and think of positivity. And try to do that today. Try to add more to it. With that Ace of Cups, adding more love to it helps build it up and bring it to more positivity. Now for the guidance card for Wednesday, May 15th, 2024 is going to be. Spirit guidance team, please give us the guidance card for Wednesday, May 15th, 2024 for the northern, southern, eastern, and western hemispheres of the world. Okay. Tomorrow, excuse me, Wednesday, we have the Six of Pentacles. This is a Minor Arcana card. It's a Pentacle suit. It's an earth element, and it rules foundations, money, planning for the future, taking care of family and your life with your family. Anything that structure has to do with structure, the earth, because it's earthly element. Building with the hands, a foundation for the future. And this particular card is showing, giving advice maybe to somebody, or giving charity to somebody. Because as you can see, this person is giving coins to these little people, or people in general. Either this person is giving these people charity, or they're buying something and they're getting something in return, or they're just, you know, maybe friendly advice, or just helping them out. The connecting card is the Seven of Wands. Again, it's a Minor Arcana card. a Wands suit, a fire element, and it rules again being active and putting that action into a creative way. And this is showing a person here trying to go against others, or going against something that they can't control, but they're having a hard time trying to succeed, but they're not giving up. They're fighting. They're trying, not fight maybe, but they're trying to hold their own, trying to survive in a way. Not like that other card that I had, Nine of Wands, in the other reading. But this is more of a challenge, more challenging against others, trying to win out, but just trying to be around challenges and try to survive through it. Now this person here is struggling. They're trying to do something, trying to get to a goal, but there's other, I don't know if you want to say forces or people around them, or just obstacles that they have to get through. And they're having a hard time. Tomorrow, we're going to probably have to take our own advice. We have to get through tomorrow, we're probably going to have to take advice from people or ourselves. We're going to have to try to do the best that we can to, well, I guess, to survive tomorrow. We're going to have to maybe take advice in what is the best way possible for us to get through Wednesday. Now, this here is a pro and con list type of card for me, because this is, as I said, it's about giving advice to someone and trying to get through, or trying to work through something that you've been fighting with, obstacles like this. So tomorrow I'd say maybe write down a pro and con list and figure out how the many ways you can try to get through this tomorrow. Sort of like, let's see, as an example, pro and con tomorrow. Okay, like you're going to work, you're going to be struggling with something. Try to write down the ways you can probably get through that struggle. Take down information, possibly, what you may think about the information for yourself, what you feel might be most pertinent to help you through that day. Or maybe even ask somebody for some advice, like how to get through this certain obstacle for that day, and write that down so you can remember that. Any advice you can get from someone is probably going to be good advice to help you just get through that day, because tomorrow's just probably going to be some type of challenge. It could even be for yourself, with you having to deal with something, maybe maybe you've been sick, maybe you have arthritis, maybe you just don't feel like getting out of bed tomorrow. Try to take advice from yourself or from somebody else to help gently get through the day tomorrow. Because it's going to be one of those things. It doesn't have to be one set thing, or it doesn't have to be a person or an outside force, but the outside force could be your maybe mental health. I know mental health has to do with swords, but sometimes when it's action or you have to move around or whatever, sometimes your body just doesn't want to do that either, and you have to figure out how to find that help to do so. So maybe again, some advice from maybe a doctor, or again, a friend, or maybe yourself. Maybe you'll say like, oh, maybe I have to take a leave today, maybe I haven't had that in a while, and try to move around tomorrow to do what you need to do what you need to get done. Take that a leave and try to help you out if that's advisable. So that's like a helpful advice from yourself, or maybe just a doctor, maybe, or something. It doesn't even have to be big or small, but tomorrow there's probably going to be something that's going to be bothering you that you're going to have to fight against. And to get through tomorrow, take some advice from yourself, again, that pro and con list you might have to write down, or maybe you can ask a friend or call a doctor to see what you should do. So that's a good guidance for tomorrow. That's very good guidance, because you shouldn't do everything alone. Sometimes you do need a little bit of help. So tomorrow you might need that little bit of help. So take things one step at a time. Again, try to get some good advice from yourself or somebody else and adhere to it. That's something that might have to help you get through tomorrow. You know, some days are different than others, and that's why I select these cards, so we can understand how to prepare for a certain day and hopefully get through it the best we can, because we are all not alone. And as I say in all my videos, that I have friends and family in the LGBTQ plus communities. So if you if you yourself are going through that community, are starting to make your way through that community, and you have somebody else doing the same and you wish to help them out in a heartfelt, loving way, please send me a business email at gentlehealertarot@gmail.com, and we can set up a schedule and pricing for the time spent on this reading. An in-depth reading will give you some good suggestions, some outside perspective to help you maneuver through the new phase of life that you may be going through or someone else is going through where you want to help them. And if anybody wishes to have an in-depth reading, again, please email me at gentlehealertarot@gmail.com. And again, we can schedule an appointment and talk about pricing and the arrangements of what type of reading I should give you. And again, it'll be in-depth and it'll take some time, but it will give you good advice. The tarot cards are so precise and they help you step by step. It won't tell you exactly like for the rest of your life, because there is a time limit to all different readings. And so with each reading, it's going to be a step by step. So we can discuss this more in in that email. And it's too much information to discuss right now. So, and with that being said, if there is anybody who needs to get in touch with someone, where they're not sure how to connect with someone, they wish to remain anonymous, but they just don't know which way to go to speak to someone, please send me a business email at gentlehealertarot@gmail.com, and anonymously we can converse via email, and I can help you get connected with someone, just to find somebody with whom you could confide in and talk to. And this would be free of charge, because I'm only going to connect you with someone that you can talk to. Everybody needs somebody to talk to confide in. Nobody should feel alone. And as always in all my videos, as I always say, which it is heartfelt, I send my positive energy around the world to help those, hopefully through positive thoughts, words, and hopefully positive actions. If we can surround ourselves with that, it passes around to everybody. And remember, as I always say too, you don't always have to send positive energy through buying things or giving out your money. You can just help somebody with simple things like opening a door for a store, maybe open up the door to I don't know, to their car to help them with their groceries, bring them to the car. If they're elderly or somebody's pregnant, give up a seat on a bus or a train for somebody who can't stand for long. You know, any of these little things you don't have to pay for. They're positive, they're heartfelt, loving. That's all we have to do. So with that and good thoughts, With that being said, thank you so much for watching my videos. I truly appreciate it. Please stay safe.